Ready your Zweihander, because we're about to take a second swing at the best medieval games on PC. There's something about the European Middle Ages that continues to capture the imagination. Powerful monarchs that sit in their high castles, soldiers in intricate handcrafted steel, and a certain magic in the air. Not literally, of course, or we'd be in Middle-earth. So we're here today to rein in on the fantastical and cast a light on the chaos of martial combat, the class divisions of the feudal system, and the cutthroat politics of hereditary power, all of which you can play right now on PC. Why not join our very own levy by clicking the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell? That way you'll always be first on the field of every new video.
Hey! Open the gate!
We've all heard of Agincourt. It's one of the most well-known battles of all time, but the 100 Years' War that it took place in was a time of great unrest and ambition that spanned a whopping 5 generations of rulers. It's here that our first game is set, A Plague Tale Innocence, soon to be joined by its sequel, A Plague Tale Requiem. Run from the French Inquisition with your sickly brother Hugo in hand. Cross a war-ravaged Aquitaine that's under English occupation and besieged by, and we can't stress this enough, plagues of rats. Like surging hordes of ick. So grab your sling and do your best impression of David, because you and Hugo are caught between these Goliaths on your path to survival.
They're everywhere!
What do we do?
Take a deep breath. Duck!
If you wanted more than just a snapshot of medieval Europe, you can't cast your eye across the world any more than Crusader Kings 3 can. It lets you play over most of Afro-Eurasia through the entire Middle Ages. You can start in 867 or 1066, depending on whether you like your Danish occupations rare or overdone. And from here you begin to build your dynasty. You can choose to play as mighty kings or emperors, or start as a lowly vassal and begin your journey from powerless to powerful. This incredibly complex game predominantly offers you 3 routes to achieving any short-term or long-term goal you desire: diplomacy, intrigue, and war. Your plans may involve all 3 as you scheme to replace your stubborn council with sycophants, install your offspring on foreign thrones, or steal land from neighboring kingdoms. In Crusader Kings 3, you can truly make history.
Remember that, and your dynasty will rule this land through the ages.
If you were to Google Prague, you would see picture after picture of the iconic Charles Bridge, named after the beloved King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV. Our next game, Kingdom Come Deliverance, begins just after his prosperous reign, when Sigismund of Hungary seeks to take the throne from Charles's son. Experience this conflict through the eyes of Henry of Skalitz, a good boy who's not very good at anything, at least not yet.
Did you kill him?
Me? What do you mean, me? It was you. You killed him.
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
Embittered by a massacre of his village, you'll have to rebuild his life, claim revenge, and fight in a civil war. It may sound intense, but there's a lot more to our beloved Henry. He has a green thumb, an iron liver, a desire to read, and a winning smile that helps him form lasting friendships and support the refugees of his hometown. Talk about a glow-up.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Speaking of spending time with the people you hold close, hop into Mordau and have a blast with some friends. It's a modernization of all the things that made chivalry medieval warfare great, with its pseudo-medieval red versus blue showdowns. It recently received an expansion with the Eastern Invasion update, giving players access to scimitars, armors, and maps with Middle Eastern inspiration. In this anything-goes brawler with up to 80 players, play across 15 different maps in 4 distinct game modes, psych each other out with mind games mid-fight, and disarm your friends with foes in more ways than you'd anticipate as you come out swinging in these hectic and fun arenas. If 80-player brawls aren't big or strategic enough for you, Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord lets you build and marshal your own personal army and conquer the fictional content of Calradia. On your grand campaign, you start almost alone, but soon you'll be strategically managing the resources of your growing band of bannermen. Warfare takes a lot of planning, so on your road to conquest you'll need to raise troop morale, initiate recruitment drives, improve your arms, load your horses with snacks, and expand your war chest by exploiting regional markets. In doing this, your very own custom leader will grow into a charismatic and seasoned Bannerlord that the rest of the world will have to reckon with. When we say this game is big, it can support hundreds of players in grand sieges or small skirmishes. Plus, with modding support, Bannerlord can be customized to your heart's content.
Victory is ours!
If that doesn't sound like enough management for you, up next is Age of Empires 4, a civilization builder set in the early and high Middle Ages. It lets you play a variety of civilizations from across Europe and Asia, and with these, you can establish your foothold in the world and build your empire from scratch, or jump into 4 single-player campaigns. As you play out some of history's greatest hits, footage will spring up comparing the historic battlefields with the sites of today. If Age of Empires 2 is your favourite entry in the series, good news! Age of Empires 4 is a return to form, but with a new fantastic 3D style.
Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Now let's slow the pace of your medieval lifestyle right down so you can live in the moment. Medieval Dynasty is a builder with crafting elements that let you build up the small township of your dreams. While these other games focus on social mobility and rapid progression, the stagnant Middle Ages scarcely showed such developments, and this game lets you explore the labourer lifestyle and develop your skill sets in a variety of jobs like beekeeping, weaving, fishing, blacksmithing, and farming. Here you can truly build your own legacy by encouraging people to move to your new home, to take up these occupations and settle down and start a family. As the game continues to receive updates, the medieval world just keeps getting bigger.
A story which will never end as long as the dynasty continues.
And with that, those are our top picks for medieval games that are currently available on PC. Let us know your greatest plots and achievements in these games, or any of the schemes you're itching to see through. If you're new to our videos, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video from us at Logitech G.
I hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.